Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today on the Hermitcraft server, I have halved my price for steak. 64 steak for 1 diamond. That means I gotta turn all of these little half stacks into full stacks. And I don't know what that's gonna do to my smile, but I expect it to look a little bit like this. Wow, that's actually not a really good way to do that in any manner. Let's go ahead and pull the diamond out and just kind of have a lopsided smile. That's okay. Sometimes people have lopsided smiles. And we can have like a second eyeball up here. Boom. Done. Next thing we need to do. We got some errands to run. We got a lot of shopping to do. We've got a whole art gallery to build. First thing we got to do on the shopping front is we got to run to Ren Dog's place. Ren Dog, Ren Dog, Ren Dog. He's a dog. He is from the internet of Britain, in London somewhere, I think. Don't know exactly where, but I don't know much about London anyway, so it wouldn't help me. Silk Touched, the shop that does not sell the stuff I need. Ren Dog's Lumberjack store. Hey, TNT. Let's see. 1 diamond for 64 spruce logs. That's what we need. Boom. Now we got all the spruce we need. Let's see, what else? Oh, hey there at No Hills. What else do we need for our build? We needed some spruce. I think we need to go ahead and finish the rest of these pillars up here. They look a little bit silly. They're more like sillars than pillars right now. But once we get the rest of the pillars in, then we can resume work on the roof. And I'd also like to try and get the first platform in, because I'm expecting the first shipment of materials for our first sculpture any day now, if not today. Although, when I say any day now, sometimes, like, I'm recording well in advance of when it'll happen, or, like, a recording that takes, like, 10 minutes for you to watch that actually covers 4 days. So, maybe it's 5 minutes from now. It's a mystery to me, and everyone. Woo! Also, hey, professional tip, don't go in that, like, terrifying temple down there. I did that in my last episode. It was not good for my heart. Too scary. As the chill of the desert night evaporates snow, extricates the heat from my body, I continue in my quest to build the roof that my art gallery deserves. I have a feeling that what I want to do is to link these different pillars. Now, what I've done is I've made these 1, 2 right here, these front pillars, slightly taller than these other kind of back pillars. And so I'm going to go ahead and establish the kind of first layer of the roof, and I'm only going to do so on the back half of all this. And then once I've got that going, I'm going to do a few more layers and then move my way forward to include the forward pillars as well. Oh good, this pillar is already a different height. I will pretend that that was intentional. So these two are definitely shorter than that one and definitely taller than this one. So what I probably need to do is come to about here. And then after this point, just kind of start whacking this with the axe and then making it look like that was what I wanted to do all along. Hey, that's pretty smart. Look, the Joe Hills method. It's applicable. Not necessarily to whatever you're doing, but it's working for me. Okay. Let's figure out what we want to do here. I like having that drop down. I think that scaffolding looks stupid, but that's okay. That's scaffolding. That's just temporary. Now, I want to have this maybe kind of arc across here, and I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this very front section. I kind of just want to drop these yellow pieces out, or not out entirely, but down into the ground. I want to sink them so that we can actually kind of see what we're working with here in a less crazy way. So I might go ahead and actually just start on that project. Well, that already feels more welcoming and gives you a better idea of kind of what you'll walk into once you walk into here. Kind of the embrace of the roof and the gallery, kind of. I don't know, I like it. Part of me wants to have extra pillars in the middle here that maybe round out this. But I don't know, there's just something elegant about having only 6 and then exposing a lot of the sky. I don't know, I like it. So as you come down here then, if you were like assuming that this had stairs and you were on a platform now and you were looking at a piece of artwork. I still need to fix that little hole right there. Oops. I mean, yeah, this doesn't feel like there's too many pillars. It doesn't feel like there's too few either. So I think this is a pretty solid start. I have returned, and wow, adding a few more layers up here definitely makes the building feel a bit more enclosed, but it also makes it look kind of like, I don't know, a Duke University basketball player's headband. So, I don't know, I might have to resolve that somehow. Maybe break up the clouds a little bit more, maybe make this more domular. Don't know exactly, but I'm happy with where it's going. Another thing I've been working on over here is this will be the first viewing platform for one of the pieces of art, and I'm going to eventually have a little box here with books in it where people can bid on art piece number 1. I need caps lock off. You're worst at everything. So the idea would be that from this platform, you'd be able to see art piece or sculpture number 1 mounted on the wall here, and then individual players on the server could write in books bids to have that art piece relocated into their home or somewhere else on the server that they would like. You know, so for example, let's say that somebody was just like, man, I really like that piece of art, but it wouldn't fit in my house. But I do have a cactus farm that really needs a little bit more zazz. I'd like to pay you, or I'd like to bid to have this sculpture or artistic work relocated to where I'd like, next to my cactus farm. And then I would break down the piece at the end of the exhibition, move it, and then I'd make room for another piece of art, and I'd cycle them through as I go. I'm working on another platform down here, and I want to have a second piece possibly right here, like out on a platform suspended. I don't have the piece selected yet, so I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to present it. So whereas piece number 1 was going to be attached, like bolted to the wall over here, and be about a 17 by 17 square, the piece number 2, I'm hoping to have something that is built on like a flat platform, another about 15 by 15 platform. This is only like a 7 by 7 area here, so the platform itself will end up being a lot larger, but until I have the exact piece, I don't want to go too far with that. And so then, oh, one other thing, I've got a little access door kind of nestled out of the way, and this will hook up to my shipping and receiving office, which I've also expanded a little bit. Always room for more expansion, though. Boom, on-camera building. Everybody loves it. It's their favorite. Look at that ceiling, it's practically majestic now. Actually, it's not. Let's go ahead and make the ceiling vastly improved by going ahead and striping it like so. And we're just going to texture it all the way. Boom. Boom. This is incredible. This was a flat, boring red ceiling. Now it's a boring red and clay ceiling. But I'll take it. And the ladder well used to go up here, and I had to pen it in. We'll just put a light there. Boom. Now we got recessed lighting on our awesome ceiling. Probably want to put in a few of these redstone slabs here so it's easier to load and unload. Boom. Not redstone, red sandstone. And I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to connect the shipping and receiving office to the sea yet. Or, like, you know, killed all the skeletons here. Bye-bye, skeleton. Oh, how did you miss me? Well, it doesn't matter. You hit me the second time. Either way, I'm out of here. This is not a safe space, so we are not going to share any of our secrets or concerns. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of this material and head back upstairs now. Climbing ladders is really fun and fast. Boom. Well, I'm trapped inside the door. Probably going to improve this design somehow. I don't know, maybe... I don't know, I'll figure out something, because I don't want to get stuck in that door every video I make. That's going to make me look really incompetent. But anyway, so we come back up these stairs here, which I've kind of striped and accented. I'm using the sandstone as kind of an accent color, and what I'm thinking is that some of the sculptures will be presented on sandstone platforms at various levels in the gallery. So I wanted to have that kind of incorporated into the stair design from the beginning. Now, this part of the stairs, these stairs are a lot steeper, you'll notice. I'm still doing the alternate sandstone and red sand on each level, but instead of using slabs here, I'm using the red sandstone stairs. So we'd actually go down at a slope of 1 instead of a slope of 1/2. And so these stairs would take you lower in the gallery significantly faster, is the core concept there. Haven't exactly worked out what's going to be on the third platform yet either. But, you know, that's kind of part of the fun, is going to be me installing each piece as I go, getting it in the shipping office, and then having to build it. So as you come around here, now this actually becomes like a relatively neat platform. Maybe I could punch through this a little bit more, but I don't want to punch much further because we're, like I said, really getting into the glass itself here. Don't want to be carving out the outer wall too heavily or aggressively. But like, I guess I could maybe get away with getting rid of these 2 blocks. Yeah, that's about as far as I can go. And so then we'll go ahead and plant a torch here just so we don't have to deal with like mobs spawning. And it's daytime anyway. Good. So yeah, this is a good place for item number 3. Let's see. Well, actually, should provide an alternate view of item number 1 up there. But like, if item number 3 was maybe down in here somewhere, or if we continued the stairs down further from this platform, I think that would be good. And I really think that we could probably have a 4th sculpture, like, down here maybe. But I haven't worked out exactly how big these things are going to be or where they'll go. So we'll keep messing with it. On the whole, though, I think that's enough progress for this episode. I mean, this actually took me a lot of time off camera to do. And I think that it's good enough that you guys get more of a sense of what I'm trying to do. Uh-oh, where's Good Times with Scar? He needs help. I better go help Good Times with Scar and rest on my laurels for having built the beginnings of a pretty awesome gallery. In my next episode, I'll probably take a break from the gallery just because I've been doing this so much. The whole time I've been digging this out, I've been thinking about ideas for my cattle farm. And I think I've got a really good plan for my cattle farm. So I'm probably going to work on that later this week. And I got to go mine for a bunch of ores and stuff because my shovel's nearly worn through. I need more diamonds. But anyway, so I'm going to keep working on this big project. A little bit of progress every week. Hopefully get the first piece of art or so in the next couple days. I don't know. It's all kind of free form. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you keep up with the future videos. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.